Good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're back with reacting to your comments. First comment we got: those scenes with Tywin and Arya are fire. Some of the best on TV. Listen, and this is back when this is around the time where I was getting ahead when it came to Game of Thrones. But yeah, when I was watching those scenes, those were kind of like my favorite moments in episode. Two characters that I've met before, but I'm, getting different aspects of them. Not aspects, but like different. I'm getting to see more of them in a different light, if that makes sense. Next, we got exactly. You never let people know what you know. Information is just for you, just to log it and act accordingly. Talking about in that same scenario, I said I don't even know if it was well, I was talking a little bit when it came to Sansa, and I was like, yo, just say what you need to say, keep it moving. And then when it came to Arya, I'm like, yo, you saying too much, just say a little bit to, be smart with what you know. Always, I'm always under my train of thought is always, listen, I'm gonna have you thinking I'm just some average, and then when I pull out some different feats, and you're like, oh, okay, whether that be in a good or bad situation for you. Maybe you wasn't expecting me to have some sort of solution to some issue that you got with me. Like, let's just say, okay, let's just say you're like, oh, for instance, oh, I don't think he could fight, and then you go to fight me, and then I win. Or in the other side of that, let's say, there's a baby girl, she's like, he cool and all that. If I just say, hey, I'm this, that, and that, it's just kind of like, okay, why are you bragging? Instead of me just showing you what I am, or letting you find out by yourself. Next, we got talking about Lost in Space. Goddamn, you say how bad the mom is, even though you like June. I already responded to this, but I'm like, LOL, I don't like June. I do it out of spite of the mom. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Also, I'm not one to like a character because they are protagonists and dislike them because they are a villain. Bro, I swear to God, people from my Game of Thrones reactions be under the impression that I don't like people because they villains. Listen, you're a piece of shit, but Ramsay, great character. Joffrey, you're a piece of shit, but great character. I love to hate them. June, I really didn't care for June, but I was just going to, if I wanted to talk shit about, not talk shit about someone, but I wanted someone to talk shit through, if that makes sense. Like, if you're playing a game, and you could pick what character you like. Well, I don't like the mom. Who look under the characters list, who's their enemy? Okay, I'll pick their enemy. That type shit. We got better in the end, but I still don't even want to reminisce on those memories when it came to the mom. I said it just like those, bro, every time. Such a shame that more people don't watch the show. Love your reactions. Keep it up. Listen, Snowpiercer, I'm gonna be honest, I got it on like at the end, cause like I always seen on Netflix or Amazon, whenever like I just go on the streaming site and I'll just see the movie. So that was 2013, I think. Well, granted, I had no way of even knowing this was a movie until like around the Netflix Marvel shows. That's around the time when I was able to intake more media. Like, that's why I never really seen Game of Thrones. Like, I didn't have HBO Max. I don't even think y'all had that until like 2020 or something like that. And also, I didn't have Prime cable. Shit was basic. But so I was late when it came to the movie. Then I heard they had a show, and I was like, well, I'm about to start a reaction channel. Like, I might as well just like have that be one of the series that I start with. Alright, y'all. That's when we get to, besides 2 videos I made years in the past on a different channel, between the multiple channels that I had, I probably have like 1,200 videos. This is my third less well received. This is one of the worst received videos that I had, basically. And those 2 that was in the past, those were like concerning the same incident. It was 2 parties going against each other, so whether I agree with whatever party, I was gonna get shouted on regardless. But my one of my worst received videos was Game of Thrones season 2, episode 9, Blackwater. So I'm not gonna, some comments just not gonna gain energy from me. I'm gonna just, well, at least right now, but I'm gonna see if there's a few after this. Lancel was crying because Cersei punched him where he got an arrow wound. Also disappointed you took out the whole Sansa Hound scene. Oh well, normal reactors not appreciating character defining moments. I know you'll love season 8. Now listen. And it's crazy. Anytime someone is like, they say a scene, I swear, I put it on everything, dude. 97% of the time. It's probably 100% of the time, but I just want to, throw in that little couple percents to not be a liar. But majority of the times, I'll be sitting there, and it'll either be I just said something, or I'm about to say something, and I don't want too much content. As I'm recording this, I literally a couple of days ago, like 2 days ago, posted a video. It didn't get posted because it got blocked. I trimmed out what it told me I needed to. It was still blocked. Oh no, this part is also trimmed that out, blocked. I did it 3 times. I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna just re-upload the video. But so it's either that, or I'm just taking it. Like, it was a scene where he was saying you should come with me. I don't know the Hound that much. I just know that, some reason he's, helping out Sansa. And I know about the story with him and his brother. And then you're talking about I'll let you. I'm not even gonna lie. I'll let you get me on that arrow wound thing. It was partially me making a joke, but I also wasn't really taking into account his arrow wound. I just thought it was over the top. But I can't imagine that pain, so I can't imagine like how I would react. But it just seemed over the top. Next we got, another Blackwater. The Hound froze because he fears fire because of what his brother did to him. Now at this point, I just knew that his brother, pushed his face in the fire. Now they had a couple sudden moments where, he kind of makes an expression, but this is like, I don't understand how reactors don't get this. It's not like you're saying I don't understand how you don't get this. You as in me. Like this, they're because they're watching it for the first time. Okay, a guy half burnt, blah blah blah. There's certain things that happen to me that will physically and emotionally scar me, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna be afraid of that certain thing. You can make the assumption, but that's not something I'll make that assumption. Around the time when that fire, in that situation, around the time when he sees someone on fire, I'm just looking at a slaughter, basically. So I'm like, okay, that's what I'm perceiving at that moment. Now, if y'all were clearly about to defeat them, and then this was just one little scenario, Because you pulled back right after that. If y'all were clearly about to just defeat Stannis and all of them, I would have just been like, okay, yeah, that's what I would perceive. But when I look at that, I'm like, okay, y'all are getting clapped right now. So that's my assumption when you froze like that. And when you go back and watch it, that's when you're like, oh yeah, oh, this moment right there. Okay, this is a bigger moment. Oh yeah. Next we got for my Fear the Walking Dead main characters tier list. Madison the same tier as June. The insult. Haha, sorry. I just don't like June. When will you start season 7, by the way? Do you react to trailers as well? Yeah, I've reacted to all the trailers of shows that, by the way, I forgot to, if you're watching this and you're coming from Game of Thrones, I forgot to react to the final season trailer. I just went straight into it, dude. I wonder what the trailer even looked like, but I wonder if they even framed it, and by looking at the trailer like, oh, it could be good, but it actually wasn't. We'll get to there when we get to there, but listen, when it came to June and Madison, if June didn't have that one moment, y'all know what I'm talking about, especially if you see my reactions and I explained it in my character tier list, then she would be, I think I put her in B or something. She was towards basically the very middle of my list. She would have been like a D. I didn't really care for her at all. I don't dislike her, I just didn't care for her. I don't think her character is really that interesting. She had a cool look after she put on John's hat, and she did that one thing that brought her up because no one else would fucking do that shit, which was the one of the one things holding that season down. Cause listen, I ain't even about to get into when it came to why I went to watch Fear the Walking Dead, but everyone's talking, after they brought the new cast in, because I can't stand most of the new cast, also cringe. After they brought the new cast in, it's not been the same. It's not like it was highest quality material to begin with. Season 1, okay, it's your first season. I mean, it's not the same level as the original show was when it came to season 1, but it was decent. We're just introducing to it. Plus, season 1, you kind of jumped a little bit ahead, and then season 1 of Fear the Walking Dead is the beginning of the apocalypse. Season 2, it started off first couple episodes trash. That whole boat group, get them out of here. And then the end of the season was good, but some of the character decisions, that's when I started not really messing with Madison. Look up WTF Madison or Why Madison, something like that. It's when they left Celia's place. That shit right there, I was just like, what are you talking about? Or just how she was acting when it came to Celia. I'm like, listen, you might not agree with this, but play your role, at least at first. And I thought Nick would have been higher, but he wasn't playing his role. He actually believed that for some reason. That just seemed out of character for how he was when it came to season 1. Season 3. Season 3 was good, but the one of the biggest things holding it down was Troy. Troy was a great character. Just as I was talking about when it came to good characters, whether they're a good or bad person, that doesn't matter. I like Troy as a character. I hated Troy's relationships with other characters. It's like Alicia was the only one who really continued to see what he was. If we're IRL, people will be looking at Troy like he's a serial killer, something mentally unstable with him. But no, we treat him like a son and a pseudo brother. Dude, why? Season 4, absolute trash. I mean, that's when y'all brought the new cast in, but it was garbage. It was garbage. Season 5, absolute garbage. Y'all focus on them kids. I was hoping y'all wasn't, but y'all did, and it's tough. And then season 6 was good, but one of the things I was holding season 5 back, y'all had that little thing brought in there when it came to season 6. If you see my Fear the Walking Dead reactions, you know what I'm talking about, and that's why June went up. Madison kept flipping and flopping, so one moment she's at the bottom of my list, next moment she's at the top of my list, next she's in the middle, like, so that's where she was. Going straight into this. If anyone who puts, listen, I ain't gonna lie, based on, like, if we took out season 6, Morgan probably would have been even more towards the bottom. But I was being a little bit biased because he was one of my favorite characters from the original show. When they brought him over, and I know I'd said I'm talking strictly on this, but the thing for me is he was acting within his character. Other characters, I can't have them higher if they're not acting within their character. Strand, you would have been towards the top of my list, but you wanted to be a Morgan tip. Good thing that you said, oh hey, your way's not working, and then you're coming with new energy season 7. Oh, by the way, last comment, a couple comments ago. Yeah, last comment. When am I starting season 7? A couple days ago when I'm recording this, and I think this is not too far ahead when this video drops. I just saw Amazon Prime allows me to buy the season now. So I have a couple shows coming up. So basically in a couple weeks, a week or two or something, we'll have Obi-Wan, the Stranger Things, and The Boys. Basically around the time I do my last Obi-Wan video, and I'm about to go in the second part of season 4 of Stranger Things. That's when I'll be putting in my Fear the Walking Dead. But yeah, Nick, he was flipping and flopping just like Madison, but he really pissed me at the end of season 3. He was really pissing me off. Like, if I'm being 100% honest, he was pissing me the hell off, dude. Like, go look at my finale video. He was so close to getting blacklisted. Alright, we gonna end it off with, I'm so sorry for all these lames in your comments, bruh. They getting mad at your reactions like, damn, it ain't that serious. They need a blunt. I don't smoke, so I can't really say nothing about that last part, but listen, you should have said that on my Blackwater reaction, man. They was out from my head, man. Y'all ain't gonna see this video in a couple months or a month or so. I don't even know. It was probably season 4, season 5 when I said it, but I was kind of trolling like shit those next 2 episodes I recorded after seeing the reception to my Blackwater episode. I was like, they hate me. But yeah, like, bro, it's crazy. It's crazy some of the things people are saying, man. Crazy. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this one. Let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. Probably gonna have one more. I don't know when this next one is coming, but around the time when Obi-Wan is dropping, that's when it's just gonna be straight episodes of Game of Thrones, Obi-Wan, The Boys, Stranger Things, in rapid succession. I don't know if there's anything else that's gonna be in there. I think those are the only things I know right now. But if you liked the video, make sure you drop a like, subscribe, share with your friends. Stay tuned for the next one. It's been Interaction by the World's Coolest Nerd, and I'm out.